and that's what it is with the stuff that you put out, your content. It makes people feel lucky. It makes them feel like, wow, I'm one shot away. I could be just like Andrew Tate. I'm one video away. This video right here, just this could make me feel lucky. You're one move
Yeah.
away. So yeah,
You
like
know, you know what? Actually, that's funny you said that because what actually changed the game for me, because I was a photographer at first, and then I transitioned to videos. I never wanted to get into video, and then I said, you know what? Finally, I'm gonna get there, right? But the thing is, what I'm best at is not even something that's I would consider a skill because I didn't really. You could call it a skill, but to me, I feel like it's more of a gift. Especially if I'm like struggling, have a language barrier, all these things. I'm great with relationship build. That happens naturally,
that's so you, dude.
and
Like you know
because
everybody. Just like me, like I love to. I'm a friend collector. You know everybody. Like, how did he get in that room? How did Flo? How did Flo just flow in there? He always figures out ways. Keep going.
so when I realized I didn't know that was a superpower. I didn't know that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was like the key factor. And I was already good with people. And I said that if I'm sitting with Kyle and I want to grow Kyle's personal brand, it's not something I have to really work hard for because it's natural for me to like just build with people. You know what I'm saying? So like I have solid people in my life until probably once in my life I've had bad influence, right? But throughout my whole lifetime, I grew up on loyalty. I grew up on like community, and even when I worked a job, I grew up in community. People that was around me was those relationship building that helped us. All of us get to the other. I got here because of relationship building. My parents are the core of that. That's how
Okay.
I got here because they didn't come to the U.S. with me when they stayed back. The person that took care of me was my auntie. So when you have those connections, and I saw, okay, how could I, how could I convert that? And mind you, this is not a strategy I came up with. It just happened. It's like, okay, when I'm thinking about it. I was like, okay, how could I convert that to business? Personal brand, right? I know what Kyle likes. I know what Fresh likes. I know what Eric Spofford likes. I know what this person likes. I know what kind of music he likes. I know what kind of vibe he likes. I know where he's from. I know what's gonna click for him. I know what's gonna click for this person. It's kind of like when you get to know people, it's easy to come up with concept that's gonna relate to them and then relate to the audience. Because only the people that relate to them is gonna relate to that person. And so that's when it became easy. Even with Mike. Mike is the best example because Mike was probably the first person
R
to
unplugged
like
selling. Yep.
or
Selling
unplug.
selling
I
watches.
gotta give a lot of credit to Mike. But I also gotta give a lot of credit to Fresh for Fresh and Fit as well because
Yep.
if not for Fresh, I wouldn't meet Mike. And when I met Mike, like when I tell you it takes one person, that's when I learned. See that actually that's the thing I didn't
The
know.
lucky
I
one.
didn't know that it takes yeah, I didn't know that it takes one person to believe in you for you to go. It takes one person to like I'm they believe. I'm not talking about like believe in you and it's got no. They believe in you so much that they literally take you under their wings and that they're like, yo, this is Kyle. Yo, this is Jose Ken. This is Kevin. This and
This
this.
is
The next
lucky.
thing you know,
Let's go.
all of these people just off of one club transaction. Mike is like behind my ears. Like I'm sitting here, Mike is literally like the angel right here. And it's like, this is this person, this is this person, this is this person. Boom, boom, boom. You need to go to talk to him. Go talk to him. Go talk to him. And he's telling me all these things, but I'm not used to that. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm shaking different hands and then I'm building relationships and then I'm learning about watches while I'm with him. And he brought so much value into my life in terms of like learning how to do business. I was not a businessman. I was just good at building relationships. I'm not someone who say like, I'm not someone who say I practice sales or good at sales. I don't really try to sell anybody on anything. It's just I tell you how I can help you. And if that fits you, it fits you.
That's
You know,
awesome.
if that's something
That's
you want,
awesome.
then that's what it is.
And lucky mindset for you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what is this mindset
yeah.
questions that we're gonna have here? What's like your daily non-negotiable habit? Something that you have a habit of doing that's a non-negotiable. You just have to do it.
I just have to do it. Work.
Okay, that's it. You just get
Work.
up and you're like, it's go time.
Right. Now it's different because after I met my wife, she's a trainer and she's kind of like really made my health a priority. So it was like a big shift because
Yeah.
you're talking about somebody I could go 78 hours no sleep and still have high energy, and I've done this multiple times. This is like normal to me. because I'm a workaholic. My father's a workaholic. My brother's workaholic. All different ways. Like my brother got like, I don't know, 6 masters. He's just not an entrepreneur. He would do good in an entrepreneur, but it's just different. You know, we're all different in our way, but we all alcoholic. I mean, workaholics.
Wow.
That's definitely my non-negotiable. So now my health, I'm trying. It's not there yet, but I'm forcing it to be. I'm forcing it to be because even when if I'm doing something else that's not work,
Wow. Wow.
it's hard for me to step out of.
That's so true. Well, hey,
And
this is my
yeah.
thought tue, and this is completely like you can answer this if you want to, but what would you teach if you were gonna be like seeing your like I said, your brother has like 5 masters, right? Well, then what would Jay Flow teach in a 5-minute master class on wealth? Because you've learned now this other space of entrepreneurship, business, investing. You know, what would Jay Flow teach in a 5-minute master class on wealth?
In my field,
Yeah, and you can do
in
your
my
field.
field,
Yeah,
I would definitely say not putting value on gear, phone, camera,
oh, mindset,
because
the lucky mindset. That's the wealth.
yeah,
Woo!
yeah,
Let's go.
literally, literally without it, that's everything. That's how you get paid your worth. That's how you get. I see it all the time with creatives. They put so much value into like they buy 6,000 camera. It's never works. Never works because here is right. You know, it's all in here. Because if you value yourself enough, that will project to other people. Naturally. Naturally.
Become it, man. I'm telling you. I always say, be the one.
You have
Be
to
the one. Be
become.
the lucky
Yeah.
one. Get it done, man.
Yeah. That's the best way.
Yes.
You have to become.
You gotta become it. Yeah, it's so true. Become wealth.
Yeah.
You are wealth. I mean, I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling wealthy. I'm feeling abundant. I'm feeling happy today. And I hope that you are too. You can. And one thing I was gonna
I am.
ask is like, I am, exactly. What's a toxic belief about success you had to unlearn? What's a toxic belief about success you had to unlearn? What's a toxic belief about success you had to unlearn?
That it takes 10 to 20 years to get it. That's what expedited my growth. I'll give you an example in terms of my business. That's the best way I can relate it to.